And we are about to get underway here. Center circle tip in favor of Sheldon. The Huskies off to a quick start. And Betty with the first shot. Zach Betty making the Huskies an early leader here in this contest, 2-0. And that tip by the Huskies. We're going the other way with Sabir. Baron Sabir with his points. Quick strikes by the Huskies, up 4-0 here with 2 buckets over the Mission Prep Royals. Royals looking to get something going early, but have been on defense most of this contest, and we're only a couple minutes through this. And Carter with the shot. Tay Carter, wearing number 4 tonight. Tay Carter. And out of bounds, off the baseline. Somebody not paying attention to his spatial awareness. Tay Carter is a senior. At the last bucket for the Huskies. Huskies wearing road blacks with aqua green trim. Corner pocket. Hunter Drake drops it in. Cuts the lead in half, 6-3. Huskies up over the Royals under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Daniels pushing in, left elbow, pushes it out to Sabir. Brooks back to Sabir, 3-pointer. Goes long, no good, rebounded by Brooks. And a foul called, going to the line to shoot 2 is KJ Brooks. And David Kellogg called for the foul, his first team foul for the Royals. First foul handed out in this contest. First free throws. And this first quarter presented by Farmers Insurance agent Jennifer White. Give her a call today, 805-548-8530 for the best auto or home insurance in town. And the second one up and good for Brooks. He's 2 for 2 at the free throw line. 8-3 is our score. A 5-point lead for the Huskies of Sheldon coming out of Sacramento. A couple teams here from Sacramento in the Christmas Classic, including Destiny Christian. And Colton Mott spins to his right, can't get the shot to drop. And it's off of the hands of Blake Boudreau. Mission Prep gives the ball back to Sheldon. And the ball passed across the lane beyond the arc into the hands of Daniels. His 3-pointer no good, out of bounds off of the Royals. It's going to stay with the Huskies. As Garrett checks in, Boudreau checks out for the Royals. 8-3 is our score, 5:48 first quarter action. Braden Garrett checks in. That one up and over, rebounded and put back for 2 by Zach Betty. He has 4, 10-3 is our score. That shot by the Royals, Deuce Kellogg, no good. David Deuce Kellogg wearing number 2. Averaging 25+ points a game for Mission College Prep. Ten to 3 the score. Huskies over the Royals. 3 points put up by Hunter Drake for Mission Prep in this first quarter. And falling to his backside, Braden Garrett. 10 to 3 the score. Foul called on KJ Brooks, his first team foul. Mission Prep ball down by 7. Jackson Esparza passes to Colton Mott. Mott loses the dribble into the hands of the Huskies and laying it off the window with the right hand. Ryder Daniels, 2 points, 12-3, 9-point lead now. And it's off of the Royals. Head coach Terrence Harris taking a 30-second timeout. And we'll join him in that timeout here at the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. The Huskies lead the Royals 12-3. Coming out of the Mission Prep 30-second timeout, the Huskies leading 12-3, 9-point lead, 4:33 on the clock. Baron Sabir bringing it across the timeline, guarded by Deuce Kellogg. Passes across to Daniels. Daniels dishes it to Williams, back to Daniels, inside, laid up as he sneaks past the defense. Betty with 2. Total of 6 points for Betty, his 3rd shot of the quarter. And the shot short for Deuce Kellogg, and back the other way, the Huskies score again. As Ryder Daniels finds his 2nd bucket of the quarter, 16-3. And Jackson Esparza in the paint for the Deuce. And the shot on the pass, baseline right side inbounds. The foul called on Jackson Esparza, his first, 2nd team foul to the Royals. The Royals trail by 11, 16-5, 3:44. First quarter action, day 1, Mission Prep Christmas Class inside pass, up and good for Betty, his 4th bucket of the quarter. 18-5, Deuce Kellogg to his left, Esparza back to Kellogg. Kellogg finds Drake. Drake brings it out to the wing, cross to the right wing to Mott. Mott driving in on Sabir. Spins, puts the jumper, and Colton Mott on the board, chipping away at the lead down to 11, 18-7. Quick passes into the hands of into the hands of Carter. And three-pointer good for Baron Sabir. He has 5 tonight. 21-7, 14-point lead for the Huskies. And the crossover in the paint results in a whistle. And the foul called on Baron Sabir, his first, second team foul against the Huskies of Sheldon High School. Deuce Kellogg at the line to shoot a pair. And missing the pair is Kellogg. 21-7, the score remains 2:32 on the clock. 21-7, deep three-pointer, bouncing in and out for Sabir. 2:18, Royals down 14. The dribble lost by Mott. Last touched by Sheldon. Possession stays with the Royals. 26 on the shot clock, 2:12 on the game clock. We're in the first quarter. Both teams settling at 2 fouls. Royals down by 14. Kellogg stares over his defender, Williams, missing the three-pointer. And Sabir the other way, laying it off the window, collecting the foul, going to the line for the and one. And Deuce Kellogg with his second foul of the quarter, third Mission Prep foul. The lead to 20, the lead is growing, excuse me. It is 23-7, 16-point lead. 17-point lead. Sabir making the and one. The Huskies 3 for 3 and free throws in the quarter. Deep three-pointer. No good for Esparza. Chased down by Sabir. Baron Sabir brings it across the timeline. One-man show. Off the glass, no good. Williams tries to get the rebound collected by Mott, and he gets it to Kellogg, and Kellogg's gonna bring it across the timeline. Escapes the backdoor pickpocket, and the shot missed, rebounded into the hands of the Huskies. As Carter takes it, kicks it out. Ozwana. Foul called on Garrett, his first, fourth team foul. Mustafa Osazuma. One more time, Osazua at the line. Missing the second, 27-7 the score. Osazua. And Kellogg striking back for Mission Prep. The camera's gone a little high. Gonna have to adjust that at the break. And the shot, good. Tristan Rollings with the three. 30-9, the Royals find themselves in a deep hole here in the first quarter. That camera's way too high. We'll adjust that for you. And 6.5 seconds. Cannon trainer getting ready to check in. And 2.6 seconds, the jump ball called for. Mission Prep with the possession. Cannon trainer checking in. Deuce Kellogg inbounds with 2.6. And the steal. And the three-pointer at the buzzer comes up short. Our score after 1 quarter of play, 30-9, a 21-point lead for the Sheldon Huskies over the Mission Prep Royals. We'll be right back. And we are back. Hunter Drake dropping his second three-pointer. First points of the quarter scored by KJ Brooks. Adjusting that camera for you. Rebounded by Garrett. Cleared out and brought up court by Colton Mott. And the dish to Garrett off target. And the ball floats out of bounds. Huskies ball, 32-12. Cole Taylor checks in for the Royals. Ball moves around into the hands of Daniels. And Carter. Three-pointer missed, rebounded by Sabir, and he fights through the paint, puts up the bucket. Sabir with 10. 34-12. 2 minutes gone by here in the quarter. Let me bring that scoreboard in for you, excuse me. .555. I know our fans love that scoreboard. They're probably shouting at me in the chat, and I can't even see it. 36-12, 5:55, second quarter. Foul handed out to Cole Taylor. Sabir makes the and one. Sabir with 5 in the quarter, 13 in the contest, 37-12. Corner comes up short on the deuce. Jackson Esparza misses, and the out of bounds off of the Royals. Coming up, our nightcap, 8 p.m. Ironwood out of Glendale, Arizona. Will face off against West Rance out of Valencia. Sabir passes to Carter. Carter to Nelson, back to Carter. Nelson with it, drives in from the wing, puts up a floater, bouncing around, no good. Rebounded by Hunter Drake, and Drake clears it out for the Royals and pushes it forward to Jackson Esparza, who pulls up, dishes inside to Drake, and Drake finds the bottom of the bucket. Drake with 8 in the contest. And Sabir chases the rebound, goes to the rim, and bodies fight for the rebound, and it's out of bounds off of the Royals. Stays with Sheldon. Royals wearing their home whites with blue trim. And the inbound stolen by Drake, and the Royals with it, 37-14. Sabir, right wing, dishes it across into the hands of Nelson. Down in the corner, driving the baseline, up and good. Zach Betty setting at 10 points, 39-14. And Sabir checks in with another three-pointer. 16 points, 42-14. Timeout taken by Terrence Harris and the Mission Prep Royals. A full timeout on the court. We'll be right back. And coming back out of the timeout taken by head coach Terrence Harris and the Mission Prep Royals, our score 42-14. Royals facing a tough deficit here in the first half. 3:53 remaining in the first half. Baron Sabir with his second personal foul. First team foul of the quarter for, and the hold now, back-to-back fouls called. Zaire Nelson with a foul. And the rebound by Garrett, kicked back out, three-pointer by Mott, no good. And Nelson collects the rebound and gets it to Carter, and Tay Carter brings it up court for the Huskies. Carter and Nelson between the circles. Carter guarded by Boudreau, and he gets it in, driving the left side of the key. And take Carter with 4 points, 30-point lead. And it'd be a tough second half if the Royals had a running clock the entire second half. And the dunk, no good. Second chance points, no good for Carter. And Mott collects the rebound and gets a round of applause from the Mission Prep fans. All the high flying and showboating not paying off for the Huskies. And Tay Carter called for the foul. Third team foul of the quarter, first for Carter. Mott inbounds it to Deuce Kellogg. Deuce Kellogg brings it up court. Pushes it to Boudreau. And the ball knocked loose into the hands of the Huskies. And a traveling called. Number 23, not on my roster. You got a number 23 for them? Oh, yeah, you do. Okay. I missed that one. One of the Twins. I had him as 22. That's Scar Osozua. His brother Mustafa Osozua. And the Royals fighting to stay in this one. Down by 30, 44-14. Not the best showing of the season for the Royals. And Mott with the fadeaway jumper can't sink it. And it's pulled in and rebounded by David Williams. Push forward and the shot made by Zach Betty. The basket good, going to the line for the and one. Foul called on Braden Garrett. Third team foul, second personal foul. Baron Zabir goes to the sideline. Tristan Rawlings checks in. (47-14), the and one. Good for Betty. Ball knocked loose, body's on the floor. Jackson Esparza comes with it, finds Boudreau. Pass given to Drake, and Drake lays it up. And Drake leading the Royals with 10 points. Drake has been most of the offense, 10 of the 16. And that corner pocket shot good for Scar Osozua. And back the other way, the Royals. As Jackson Esparza finds his first three-pointer of the contest. And this turned into a three-point game in the late stages of this half. Back-to-back-to-back threes. And the shot put up by Braden Garrett, and the foul committed by the Huskies. Number 20, Zach Betty. Garrett missing the first. Boudreau checks out on the court for the Royals, and with 39 seconds left is going to be Mott, Esparza, Garrett, Kellogg, and Drake. 53-19 is our score. Royals with the ball. 2 seconds separate the big and little call. Jackson Esparza with the three-pointer miss. Rebound to the Royals. Passed out to Kellogg. Kellogg finds Esparza. Offense resetting with 22 seconds. Mott. And the pass knocked away by Nelson. Nelson finds Williams, and Williams lays it in. 55-19 with 4 seconds left. Kellogg pushing for an opportunity, and Kellogg can't sink the moment. And the Royals in a tough position, 55-19 at the break. We'll be back with second half action in 10 minutes. Thanks for being with us here on Mission Sports TV. Second half action getting underway here at Coates Court for day one action at the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. Mission Prep comes out of the halftime festivities with the Rock. On the court for the Royals are going to be Boudreau, Kellogg, Mott, Esparza, and Drake. Drake in the corner brings it up top to Kellogg. Kellogg kicks it out to Mott. Three-pointer left wing. Bottom of the barrel. Three-pointer. Colton Mott with a three-pointer. 5 points for Mott. First points of the three-corner, 55-22. And it's a beer with a baseline shot, no good, tapped in by number 20. Oh, excuse me, KJ Brooks. We'll go with that. Number 5, KJ Brooks, the junior, with a shot. And the rebound pushed forward into the hands of Daniels, who lays it up. Daniels with 6 points, 59-22. Ryder Daniels with 6 points in the contest. Deuce Kellogg still looking for another bucket. He has 2 tonight. That miss rebounded by Esparza. Esparza pushes it forward to Blake Boudreau. Boudreau clears it out to Esparza. Mott in the paint. And Colton Mott with 7. 5 points for Mott in the quarter. Thank you for being with us for tonight's action here at the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. Live on YouTube and the NFHS Network. Mission Sports TV. And Hunter Drake with the assist from Mott. And that forces a timeout from the Sheldon Huskies. Hunter Drake with 12 tonight. 59-26, the Royals fighting back. We'll be right back. And coming out of the timeout, taken by the Huskies. Huskies afraid this one going to get away from them here in the third quarter, but they have a good lead, 59-26, 5:55 in the third quarter. Tay Carter across the timeline. All on the right side. Carter driving that baseline, passed inside, and it's off of the Royals. Coach happy with the defensive pressure. That being Coach Terrence Harris of the Mission Prep Royals. And the pass underneath the hoop. No good for Betty. And he gets the second chance points fighting for the basket. Zach Betty, 15 in the contest, 61-26. A 35-point lead. Deuce Kellogg looking for an outlet. Passes it to Esparza. Esparza has to chase down that pass to escape the defense. Mott into the corner. One-on-one pressure driving the baseline. The ball knocked away by Baron Sabir. Mission Prep ball, baseline right side. 5-11. Inbound to Blake Boudreau. Up top to Kellogg. Kellogg guarded by Brooks. Finds Esparza. And hot on Esparza's tail is Betty. And the turnover to the Huskies. Sabir, three-pointer. And that's a swish. And Sabir with 19, leading all scorers in this contest. And that three-pointer no good from Sabir. But that fixes the net that was hung up. And corner pocket shot, no good for Hunter Drake. And the ball recovered by Esparza in the corner, trying to get away from the pressure, but Sabir bringing it heavy. That's one black jersey with two white jerseys. And that goes in favor of Sabir. Huskies ball 64-26. And the dreaded 2-point difference to make it 40. 4:20 on the clock in the third quarter. Thanks for being with us tonight. And a three-pointer beyond the arc. Sabir gets the and one. That is our first 4-point play of the day. The opportunity given to Sabir. Sabir with 22. And he misses, doesn't get the 4-point play, and we have a running clock here in the third quarter, 67-26, a 41-point lead. And the Royals get the bounce, and the bounce, and the bounce drops right in for Colton Mott. 10 points for Mott. 67-29. Bounce pass inside. Shot no good. And we go the other way, 67-29. The steal by Sabir. And he goes to the rim, laying it on with the right hand from the on the reverse, 69-29, back to a 40-point lead. The clock will continue to run unless the coach calls an actual timeout. And that one goes up and over, and Sabir will get the and one, yet again, 24, awaiting the and one. The foul called on Jackson Esparza. Royals with 3 team fouls. Deuce Kellogg checks out. I'm not sure why the clock stopped. I thought we have a running clock, but maybe I'm incorrect. Going off instinct. 71-29. And the make, 72-29. 25 for Baron Sabir. 72-29. Blake Boudreau in the corner to Hunter Drake. His shot off the side of the iron. Rebound, gets his own rebound. Pushes it up top. That three-pointer no good for Colton Mott. Coach Harris looking for a foul, does not get it. And the pass underneath and fighting for the opportunity, no good. Rebounded by Drake on the miss by Betty. I'm assuming we'll go to the running clock in the fourth quarter then. I'm going to ask our friendly official Gus at the timeout. I thought it started at 40 points, but we'll verify. Okay. And the miss from Jackson Esparza. The rebound pulled in by Robinson. David Robinson. That's a name from the NBA Legends list. Quite a height difference between the two Robinsons, though. San Antonio Spurs. Robinson towers over people. Hunter Drake with the bucket as David Robinson of the Huskies stands 5'10". 72-31. That one bounces in and out. David Williams doesn't get the deuce. 132. Tonight's action presented by Movement for Life Physical Therapy. Visit slow.com. Hyundai San Luis Obispo and Farmers Insurance Agent Jennifer White. And that's out off the Royals. 72-31. And the putback, good for Nelson. Nelson with 2. Colton Mott kicks it over to Jackson Esparza with that hot pass out of bounds. And Deuce Kellogg checks in. Cole Taylor checks in. As Mott and Boudreau go to the bench, 74-31. 46 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Royals 2-2 in tournament play coming into today. And Tristan Rawlings with his third tray of the contest, 9 points. And knocked away by Zua. (31-77), Royals in a deep hole. Coming up next at 8 o'clock is going to be our nightcap, the Christmas Classic After Dark. As we have Ironwood versus Maranatha, excuse me, not Maranatha, excuse me, Ironwood versus, oh my goodness, West Ranch. And the steal by Nelson, and Nelson at the rim. Into the third quarter, the Royals have struggled in this one, 31-79. Royals allow 24 in the third quarter, scoring 12. We'll be right back. And for those wondering, Hyundai San Luis Obispo, located at 1407 Auto Parkway right here in San Luis Obispo, has the best selection of new Hyundais and a carefully selected lineup of pre-owned vehicles for you to choose from. And they got a huge selection of vehicles under $20,000. That's Hyundai San Luis Obispo, 1407 Auto Parkway. And as we start the fourth quarter, scores throughout the day: Skyridge 78-70 over Lincoln. Bullard falls to Bishop Montgomery 72-46. Clovis North, our defending champs, pick up the win over Maranatha 69-46. Destiny Christian with the win over Mission Hills 56-48. And we go the other way on the turnover by the Royals. And the whistle going in line to shoot 2. The foul on Garrett. That's Garrett's third personal foul. First team foul for the Royals, and we do have the running clock in the fourth quarter. David Robinson shooting 2, our final score from earlier today. The 5 o'clock game, Village Christian 90, Liberty 48. And Williams gets the bucket. Williams with the end. Won the foul on Deuce Kellogg, his third. And the miss by Williams. Williams with 4 points. Our score 81-31, a 50-point lead for the Huskies. As Hunter Drake drives to the rim. And the foul called on Zaire Nelson, number 11. Hunter Drake at the line to shoot 2. We'll have a full slate lined up for you tomorrow as Hunter Drake makes the first. Drake was 15 tonight. Aiden Donnelly checks in for the Huskies. Coming up tomorrow at 9 a.m., kicking things off, Liberty faces Bullard as the tournament officially gets underway. The second one a miss. And we have 5:44 on the clock, 81-32. Hunter Drake chases the rebound, climbing the ladder, getting that money and putting it in the bank. And the alley-oop dunk, no good. Jacob Martinez into the contest. (81-32) offensive interference called. Cantor Trainer on the court. Colton Mott, three-pointer, finds the distance. Mott with 13 tonight. .430 in the contest. And Nelson with the bucket. I think bucket's my favorite word of the night. And that's 2 points for Williams. Sliding through the cylinder with his third score of the night. 6 points, 85-35. And we'll take a timeout with the team. Our lineup tomorrow, 9 a.m. Liberty versus Bullard. 10:30, Maranatha versus Mission Hills. 12 p.m., Lincoln Abes versus Destiny Christian. 1:30, we see the entry of San Marcos into the tournament. They play Skyridge. At 3 p.m., it's Bishop Montgomery versus Sheldon. At 4:30, Clovis North versus Village Christian. At 6 p.m., Mission Prep back on the board versus West Ranch. At 7:30, St. Joseph versus Ironwood. And at 9 o'clock, the three-point and dunk contest tomorrow. And then luckily we got Sunday off, so I get to sleep in a little bit. Because that's a late night. And an early morning, because we got to be here at 9 a.m. before 9 a.m. to get things going. Woo! Jeepers, jeepers. 85-35 coming out of the timeout. 4 minutes to go. Talking to the Mission Prep scorekeeper, Natalie Orozco. And Hunter Drake with another bucket, 17 for Drake. Zaire Nelson, crossover on Trainer. Passes inside, misses on the shot. And Mott with the rebound. And that's a three-pointer for Hunter Drake. And Hunter Drake is a man on a mission. You can see it in his eyes. And .2 points for Zua with the points. Skarzua. And Hunter Drake and his mustache both came to play basketball tonight. Drake has the toughest mustache of the night. And that alley-oop attempt a little high for the fingertips of Hunter Drake. I think legend has it that Hunter Drake's mustache is the only thing that can stop Chuck Norris. And we know that when Chuck Norris does push-ups, he's actually pushing the earth down. So that's a pretty impressive mustache. So 87-40. As the Huskies slowing down the offensive pressure here, trying to work the clock and run the time. And a traveling called in the process. David Robinson taking 3 steps. A little liberty at that one. 87-40, 150 on the clock. Canner Trainer across the timeline. Finds Jacob Martinez. Martinez with a bounce pass inside to Cole Taylor. Taylor outside to Garrett. Up top to Martinez. Martinez it to the elbow. Bounce pass inside. Out to Garrett, and the go to Boudreau is slow, but it does go. And the and one to Blake Boudreau. Thomas Cadane with the foul, his first foul. And the clock ticking away here in the contest. (87-43), 50 seconds to go. And a little commotion at the end of the court there as we have 28 seconds to go on the running clock here in the final frame. Just trying to run it out are the Huskies as the pressure comes from the Royals. A jump shot no good, rebounded by the Huskies, sent back out up top. 15 seconds. They don't need to shoot this one. The Royals with the turnover. An offensive shot by the Royals, no good. Trainer trying to chase it down. Cole Taylor gets to it. And time is going to expire in this contest. The Royals fall 87-43. And thanks for being with us tonight. We got one more to go. The nightcap. Ironwood gets ready to square off in battleship action versus West Ranch. Be with us. Thanks for being around.